Work-related stress affects many of us, and this is often the leading cause of the stress that we experience in our lives. So it's important that we know how to manage it. Well, I'm going to share with you 3 solid techniques that you can use in order to help manage and mitigate the stress that you experience at work. So let's get into it. The first is to prioritize your workload and set boundaries. Learning how to say no can be as powerful as saying yes as an employee, because by saying no, you're showing that you are aware of how much workload that you have and what capacity that you have to deliver on that workload. It can be difficult because you may feel pressure to say yes to everything to show that you're a good employee. But in fact, by saying no and just limiting the workload that you have, you're able to deliver and offer your energy and attention to what you have prioritized. So by prioritizing what's important and what things you can deliver on and really excel in, you'll be able to say no to the things that perhaps other colleagues can pick up for you, or that you know you will not be able to give your best attention to. So there is a tool that you can use called the Eisenhower Matrix, which essentially helps you to sift through your to-do list and prioritize each item. So the way that you can prioritize using the Eisenhower Matrix is by identifying the things that you have to do. So these are the tasks that are urgent and important. The things that you can schedule, so tasks that are not so urgent, but they are important and that you still need to do. You can delegate, so tasks that may be urgent but not important, certainly not important for you to do, so you can delegate them to another colleague. And delete, things that just simply are not a priority, they're not urgent, they're not required at this time, so you can delete it or push it back or delegate it to someone else to do another time. So there's options you have available to support you in allowing yourself to be able to prioritize your workload, identify how much capacity you have, use your calendar as a way to block out time to focus on those things one at a time if possible. And you can say no to the things that you know are going to overwhelm you and cause even more stress. I mean, you already are quite busy at work. You want to do a good job for your employer, for your managers. So by doing this method of prioritizing your workload is a very practical way of ensuring you can manage stress and not allow yourself to become overwhelmed. And saying no is also an important part of that, because once you demonstrate to your managers that, hey, look, I'm prioritizing my workload, you've asked me to do these things, I'm prioritizing them in terms of their importance and the urgency, and that you show them you can deliver on those tasks and give all your energy and attention to each things that you prioritized, it gives them the confidence that, hey, if we ask this person to do this thing, they are going to address it appropriately. They're going to get the urgent task done, or if it's something that's not urgent, they're going to be able to sift through what is urgent and delegate if needed. So by saying no, it isn't necessarily a bad thing. You can use it as an opportunity to utilize other skills you may not have if you would have just said yes to everything. The second strategy is to take frequent breaks and frequent walks. Now, this is crucial. You need space away from your desk, away from the screen, away from your work environment. You need to take a break, ideally every hour, for your physical health anyway, but you can use it as a mental break, like a mini reset, because this helps you also to prevent from feeling overwhelmed. If you're at your desk all the time, where you know people are coming to you, they're asking questions, they want things from you, by taking that break, you are again setting a boundary that I'm not going to always be at my desk. You are prioritizing and protecting some space for yourself in the day regularly to unwind, to recharge, or perhaps just to stop yourself from really feeling burned out. And it's ideal for us to be able to do this whenever we need, but I appreciate those of you watching may not have that luxury. You may need to be at your desk all the time. You may need to always be on hand. So for example, if you work in IT support, you may need to always be there. But where possible, schedule even 1 minute if you can, 2 minutes away from your desk, ideally outside, just for a brief walk or just to get some fresh air, to allow yourself space, distance from the environment that's causing the stress. Allow yourself space, reflect on what's happened, reflect on how you want to act going back in, and know that you can look forward to having another break in the next 30 minutes or 1 hour, whenever you set for yourself. So regular breaks are a very important, underrated way of managing your stress at work. The third strategy I want to share is to embrace challenges as an opportunity, whether they be work-related challenges or the emotional challenges you experience at work. Reframing it is vital for you to deal with depression, anxiety, any negative thought or critical thought you have overall. And we know that work always presents very challenging thoughts, often negative. So reframe it into positive. If you've completed a task or if you've made progress on a task or a project that you've been working on for so long, reward yourself, celebrate the progress. And even those small wins and small rewards can help you to feel better, offer some relief, and prevent any more anxiety from building up. Reframe your negative thoughts. If instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Why am I always failing? Just say, what can I learn from this opportunity? What can I learn from the feedback my boss has given me? Is there something I can use here to help me improve for next time? And there may be some cases where that's simply not the case. Your boss is not appreciating you despite everything you're doing. And that may lead you to even thinking about changing your job or looking at something else entirely. But in terms of the kind of daily grind, reframing those negatives into a positive can be really valuable. Please share below in the comments what other strategies help you at work, especially when you're feeling burned out. I'd love to hear about it. Please like and subscribe. There's going to be plenty more content coming out soon. Thanks for watching. I'm a qualified counselor and my videos are intended to help guide you through your own mental health journey. And while I do not offer any advice, my videos contain strategies, tips, and information that you can use to help you live your best life. If you're interested in counseling with me or therapy, please get in touch with me from my website. You can book a consultation or ask me any questions that you want. Thanks for watching.